Hey everybody, it's Christy. My second time doing this video because my mom just started talking to me. But anyway, so I'm back. Sorry I was gone for so long. I was on vacation my entire winter break, and I just got back a few days ago, but I had like no time to do anything. I was busy, I was sick, I'm still sick, I have a cold, my nose is kind of red. So yeah, but this video is just going to be about my vacations and what I got. I'm not going to show you everything I got, I'm just going to show you the top, like, 7 things, because we went on a lot of, like, Target runs, because we forgot a bunch of stuff, and yeah. And so there are a lot of things don't, like, have much importance, so I'm just going to show you some, oh my gosh, I just got, like, 10 texts. I'm just going to show you guys some of my favorite stuff, but first I'm going to tell you about my break. Okay, so on Christmas Day, my family drove to Alabama, and we got back the day before New Year's Eve, or that night, so like we didn't really do anything. I slept and then woke up and it was New Year's Eve. And this was my first New Year's Eve home since I was 7, but anyway. We spent Christmas in Alabama, and it was like bad weather when we were there. They closed like all the roads, like we couldn't go to church because they closed the church, they closed all the streets. It was like, they consider it the end of the world when they get snow, even though like in the Midwest, like we experience that, so it's normal to us. And I actually just found out they have a foot of snow right now in Alabama, which is kind of like really crazy. Because we have like less snow than that. I think so far we've gotten like 4 inches of snow today. And we have a bunch of winter like weather advisories because the roads are kind of bad. But yeah, so when I was at my grandma's house, my top gift was, okay, there's 8 things, but the top gift was I got $75 in gift cards to Best Buy. And there's 3 different ways we do gifts. We do a Secret Santa, a gift from my grandma like under the tree, and then we do, my grandma does like stockings. She's done that since like we were little. But the stockings, like they give you a bunch of small random things that are kind of like from the dollar store, and she's always given us toys even though she knows we don't play with them anymore. It's just for fun. But then she'll give us one big thing. And my big thing was, here, I got a $20 Best Buy gift card. And then my cousin, who lives with my grandma, got me a $20 gift card. That was like her cousin's Secret Santa. And then last, the gift under the tree for my grandma was $35. So total, I got $75, and this is for the camera I want. It's the Nikon D3000, and it's a DSLR, so it's like one of those big, like bulky black cameras. And it's like $500, so just $425 left. Anyway, and my sister got me this. It's the UGG Sheet Skincare Kit, and it pulls out like a drawer, and it just comes with 4 things: the freshener, the cleaner, a double-sided brush. I don't know what the other side does. And the protector. So, I'm going to definitely be using that. But this is what I asked for, and I was glad because I've been so afraid to wear my boots in the snow. And then next, on New Year's morning, like my friend slept over on New Year's Eve. We went to some other friends' houses, and then she slept over, and on New Year's Day, we flew to Orlando. And yeah, so I spent the second week in Orlando, and it was so much fun because it was like in the 70s, and the week before was in the 30s, so we were kind of scared. We're like, oh, I don't want it to be cold when we go here. But it was really nice. It was in the 70s, and that's awesome going from like 10 degrees to 70s, so yeah. And I got some stuff there, but I don't want to show it all because there's so much. Like, I love Disney World. It's like my second home. I feel like so at home when I'm there. But anyway, so one of the things I got, well, okay, I'll start with this. It's like a hair braid. I don't know what the scientific name for it, but it looks like this. And what they do is they take some hair and they wrap thread around it, and you just do this. So it's purple, white, green, and blue. And this was $15. It was $2 per inch, and then it was $4 for all these beads and for the little like silver clasp divider thing. So yeah, and it's longer than my hair, but it's supposed to be, so it like sticks out. And I really like it, but I'm gonna have to take it out this weekend for a speech minute, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, so that's that. And then I also got a bracelet, and you can get these little like braided leather bracelets. and then you could put something on it, and I put Forgiven because I'm like a Christian, and that's kind of like what I try to remind myself is that I'm always forgiven. So yeah, and I was so glad they have it in sizes, so if you have like a huge wrist, it'll fit you, and if you have a small wrist, it'll fit you. And I have a small wrist, so I got it in a small. Like, look at how small my wrists are. And it fits on perfectly, so there's that. And then I also got, just because I wanted everyone to know that I was there on New Year's, I got a 2011 Disney shirt. And as you can see, it's got Goofy and Mickey and Donald Duck and Pluto. It says Florida. And I like the fireworks on it too. I especially like, where is it? Yeah, this purple one. I got this. I saw it at the Disney store, and it was like $25, and I'm like, I don't really want to pay that much. But then that night we went to Walmart after we were at Magic Kingdom. And then that night we went to Walmart, and they had an entire Disney section. So if you ever go to Orlando, go to Walmart. You can find everything so cheap. And the exact same thing you find at Disney, like at the stores at the park, they have there. This was $10, and it started out at $25. And it's even from Disney. It just doesn't say like the original Disney merchandise, because that means it's from the park. So, but whatever, I really like that. And also, one of the nights that we were like walking around downtown Disney, they have a store there called Little Mismatched, and they sell like mismatching socks, and it's a really cute store. But they had all their winter stuff on clearance because their winter is like over, and I was just kind of just beginning. I got leg warmers. These are really cute. These aren't mismatched, but when I got them, the packaging was just like this. It was like opposite, so I could just go like that. They're really cute, and they're knitted, and it's so warm. I wore them on Sunday with some skinny jeans and flats. Oh, jeans, sorry. And then the little label says Little Mismatched, but you probably can't see it. Excuse me. That's that, and those were $10, and they started out at $20, so it's 50% off. And then I also, my shoes were uncomfortable one day, so we went to one of the malls, which was like 20 minutes out of the way, but my sister needed a camera cord, so yeah. So I got myself shoes, and these are from H&M, and they were $14.95. They're deep. Now, I know they look kind of cheesy, like maybe even grandma style, but I absolutely love these. They're just so, like, simple. So they have zippers on the side, and I'm not, like, a huge fan of the zippers, but it's okay. And these are really comfortable. I feel like I can, like, dance in them because they're so, like, soft and lightweight. And then they have ties. So, yeah. I love these. They kind of look like Keds or Vans. Some Vans look like this. So there's that. And then, I guess I should have shown this first, but this was the first thing I got before I even went to Disney. It was the day before we were leaving. It was on New Year's Eve. Me and my mom were out, and I was at TJ Maxx, and I was like, I don't have a bag that I was going to bring with me to take in the park. So she let me get a bag. And the bag, if you know anything about TJ Maxx, everything is so cheap. The original, when it was like in stores, was $89. The final price was $20. I was so happy because when I used to see this in stores, I wanted it so bad. It's this. I love this bag. It's from the Sac, and it's from their Sac Roots collection. It does have, here, it has a little label, but it's just like this little silver thing keeps falling off, but it says the Sac, and on the other side it says Sac Roots. But this little silver piece keeps falling off, so I took it out and put it in a pocket so I can have my mom remember to hot glue it, or super glue it, whatever it's called. So it has this like little flap, oh geez, sorry. It has this cool pocket on the top you'd never expect, but there's a pocket in here. That's awesome. I have some tissues and gum in there. But it doesn't have a clasp to keep this closed, but it's okay, I didn't have a problem with it. And then it has a front pocket. This was usually where I kept my camera. This is a nice, like, kind of jacket material, so that if it does get rain on it, it will be okay. And then there's nothing really in it right now besides like hand sanitizer and stuff, but the inside, and it has some pockets on the inside, and it says Sac Roots. And then it has leather on the bottom, and I love this design. It's, I forgot what it's called, but it has like, they put so much detail into the material. You have this little crossband like rope, and then over here, where the silver binding is, they have a blue like braid. I think it's so cool. And then it says like peace, nature, Sac, peace. Yeah. and I love all the designs on it. And then this is the strap, so I just wear it like this, because I love these like crossbody bags stuff. Yeah. TJ Maxx has great deals, bottom line. So that was about my experience, and I hope that if you guys ever go to Disney, you love it, because it's my favorite place in the world. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe and request. I hope you had a great break.